Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going to be playing another retraction helix combo, but this is not the food combo. This is sewer cam combo, mono blue essentially with a couple of black cards. So you can call it Demir. We're comboing vedalken engineer. It's hard to say, but it's a 2-mana 1/1. You can tap it to add 2 mana of any one color, then spend the mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. This means you can tap for 2, camera it, use retraction helix on the vedalken engineer, replay the camera over and over, and you're going to be able to get infinite mana for artifacts. But that is it. And then eventually you're going to try and draw your deck by bouncing Cryogen Relic to draw everything, or you can just crack the camera once you have a bunch of mana and just try to find another camera and crack the other camera. You can also bounce all of the, I believe you should be able to bounce all of your opponent's permanents, and you can play a Black Mage's Rod for the win and ping out your opponent. Black Mage's Rod makes a colorless wizard, so it doesn't deal with strands. And then we have a bunch of counter magic. We have Counterspell, Muddle the Mixture. We have Merchant Scroll to grab a bunch of stuff like Retraction Helix or Counterspells. You have Campfire, Relic of Progenitus, and Sewer-Veillance Cam can all be fetched by the Trinket Mage, which is sweet. We have Archaeomancer plus Ghostly Flicker to get value out of the Cryogen Relic or lock our opponent out with Counterspell. So this is a very tricksy deck. This deck donation was from Brotaku from the Familiars Discord. Him and Escape there have been working hard on this, trying to refine their Demir version of Sewer Cam combo, which is pretty cool. They said this is more like a control combo-y deck. They handed me a sideboard guide in their Moxfield link. I copied it to my own Moxfield link. This one has only 14 cards on the sideboard. I imagine that might have been a mistake, but they have a very specific sideboard guide. So I'm going to just go with the 14. And if they want to chime in later, that's okay. It's totally fine. If there's something missing, it's no big deal. Other cards that we talked about that they didn't play would be something like Energy Refractor, because Energy Refractor allows you to have infinite mana of any kind. So the Vedalken Engineer only allows you to spend mana on artifacts, but Energy Refractor is an ability, so you can filter the mana into the Energy Refractor and then just go off from there, killing your opponent in any number of ways. They've decided not to play that, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try it out. I have to use my APM because this is a clicky-click combo, but I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Get excited, get hype. Okay, round 1 versus Altart. I believe they're playing mono red. They usually play mono red. They could be on a different combo as well. We have 20 lands in the deck. So I think the Preordain is going to be fine. Trinket Mage can also find us a land, which is interesting. So we're going to try. We're going to have to try to find a way to keep our creature alive. They play a Voldaren Epicure. We have Cryogen Relic. I'll Preordain looking for... Okay, we have Counterspell and a land. That's not terrible. Opponent plays Mountain and gets in for 1. I'm hoping to fade a Grab the Prize right now. Looks like we did. I'll play Seed of the Synod. So my plan at this point is to try and Counterspell something. I wish I could flash in the Cryogen, but I cannot. I could Muddle the Mixture, a draw spell. Opponent might just be able to get through me. So they're just not casting anything. Crud. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to play Cryogen Relic. Find an island. So I will pass the turn. They have 4 mana. They do not play out a Gutter Snipe. I should have maybe flashed in the camera there to save the damage. I think that was a mistake. They play the Gutter Snipe. I'm toast. Okay. We have land. Play another Cryogen Relic. So my understanding is that this first game of the series is really bad. They have a Lava Dart. I'm just gonna go to the next game. Okay. I'm sorry for not playing it out, but I was told that it's like a 0-0 amount, and we have a very intense sideboard plan of a lot of Hydroblast and a Campfire. This is on the Moxfield link. We're bringing in Campfire, Tormod's Crypt, and Hunter's Blowgun. I guess Hunter's Blowgun can make the Archaeomancer an attacker. And then we're cutting. What are we cutting? We're cutting Helix. So we're cutting the combo. Helix, Engineer, and Sewer Cam. And then we just counterspell everything we possibly can and try to make their life miserable. Here we go. Can I beat them? I have a Blue Blast. Let's keep. So this Blue Blast is a new old border Blue Blast from newly printed on Magic Online. Do I care if they play something on turn 1? I don't think so. I'm going to preordain. So this is probably fine. Just a bunch of counter spells. What can Merchant Scroll get me? Merchant Scroll can get me Muddle, which can get me Cryogen Relic, which can get me cards because I have Ghostly Flicker. All right. Opponent plays Mountain and they pass the turn. I'll draw the Merchant Scroll. I will pass the turn. Mountain again. I suppose they bring in Pyroblasts. The Hunter's Blowgun doesn't do anything. Let's try Merchant Scroll. We'll just grab our Muddle if they allow this to resolve. If they Pyro, I'm not going to Pyro back. Take the Muddle the mixture. I do have to get up to 5 lands so I can Muddle plus Counterspell. Or next turn, if I find, if they don't play anything, I could like Muddle and hold up Blue Blast if I draw a land. We draw a Hydroblast. So I think I can put the Hunter's Blowgun on the table. It doesn't really do anything though. It just gets it out of my hand. So I think I'm going to hold. They play Sazakap's Brew. I'm going to use Counterspell. Wait, cancel. Let's just let them pay the mana. And then we'll use Counterspell on the Sazakap. I think I'm okay with taking the 3 damage. I just want to stop them from getting the value. They don't draw cards. They play a land. We still have 2 blasts in hand. I can Trinket Mage for See the Synod. Let's see if this will resolve. This might be greedy. They've got the Pyroblast. Okay, so that was really greedy, I suppose. When it untaps, slams a Gutter Snipe. Saw that one coming. We're going to blast it. Phew. They're going to counterspell, or use a Pyro. I think I'm going to use my counterspell on the Pyro, because I want to be able to go Cryogen plus hold Hydroblast on the next turn. They Fire Blast immediately. Okay, I'm at 9. I'm surprised they did that. They must have a lot of lands in hand. They're just passing. Play Cryogen Relic. Oh, if I can get that Black Mage's Rod on the table, that would be nice. I could flicker it. Find the Trinket Mage again. Opponent Lava Darts. Okay, not good. I'm at 8. 2 mana. They plot a robbery. Alright, so I can Trinket Mage. I could get the... I'm going to just get the Seed of the Synod. It's a little bit of a risk. I think I will counterspell the Highway Robbery with my Blue Blast. Yeah, just going to immediately attempt to counterspell. They cast Faithless Looting. Discarding a Fiery Temper, which will put me to 5. And then I might be dead soon. Plays a land. Fire Blast, Lava Dart. Wow, they outplayed. Outplayed! Okay, I think... How did I mess up? I think that when I let them resolve the Gutter Snipe, that was probably a leak. And then maybe I should have waited for a position to flicker the Cryogen Relic. Bummer. Let's see what happens in round 2. Round 2. We're on the play versus Pilipanga. Okay, we have Engineer Helix. Muddle. That doesn't get me there, but I think I can play Engineer on turn 2 and then play the Cryogen Relic. Depends. I mean, if they're a green deck, that's what I'll do. If they're not a green deck, probably just play the Cryogen Relic on turn 2. Maybe just getting the Engineer out there is fine. I'm learning on the fly a little bit. I'm trying to do my best. If you see things that you think were specifically a mistake, you can put it into the comments with a timestamp, because those timestamps automatically link to the point in the video. Just saying like 0:43, you already made a mistake. Has to turn with an island in play. Okay, our opponent's playing Spy. They have Mesmeric Fiend. We have a bridge. I'll play the Vedalken Engineer. Opponent cycles for a forest. So 2 forests in play. Plays Caretaker. Let's play out... Oops. I'll make blue play Cryogen Relic. If I find Camera right now, what happens? I can maybe win. Find Counterspell. Okay, I'll play the bridge, and I will pass. They have Mesmeric Fiend. And Demir Houseguard is interesting. Masked Vandal. So I get the card anyway. I think I just crack it once they target it. I'm gonna get rid of my land. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Draw. I'm going to crack the Cryogen Relic. That makes sense. This is really hard. I'm going to crack the Relic. Find another Relic. Okay. Play the Relic. We find Trinket Mage. Just needing lands. Put in place Overgrown Battlement. Gets in for 1. There's a land. So, do I just win here? Yes. Yes, I do. Very nice. Let's go! Okay, Trinket Mage will get me the camera. Then I can make blue, play the camera, untap, helix, draw my deck. Okay, this is going to take a while. Right now we're at 22:30 on clock. Let's see how it goes. Trinket Mage. We will go ahead and grab our Sewer-Veillance Camera, make blue, play Sewer-Veillance Camera, untap, save targets, always yes, always yield. I just have to be a little careful. And I'll make, oh no, this doesn't actually do it right now, does it? Whoops. That's a whoops. That's pretty close though. Next turn it will be the case if I can, darn. I have to get the retraction helix not bounced. I'm just going to crack the Cryogen Relic then. Let's target your creature. Okay. I forgot that I couldn't cast the retraction helix. Dang. Needed 1 more mana. They don't, I mean, they could just decline to cast the Mesmeric Fiend. That's always an option. They have multiple Mesmeric Fiends though. So maybe that's not what they're going to do. They make green. Plays Battlement. They have a single black mana now. Okay. All right, so now I can retraction helix the engineer, and our opponent concedes. Wow, that was nice of them. So how do we sideboard versus spy? So we're bringing in crypt, bringing in helix to go faster, taking out campfire. It seems like we're taking out Archaeomancer or Archaeomender. They're not really going to put cards in my graveyard, but I could crack the relic to get it back, and then this gets that back. Feels like a lot. Get rid of this Archaeomender. Maybe just the Archaeomancer. No, the Mender. I wonder if like Tithing Blade could come in to slow them down a little bit. I'm happy we won a game. I didn't get to execute anything. I just fiddled around. Okay. We have Engineer Helix. We also have a See the Sign On, which is a little sketchy, but I think I have to keep it. Put it mulligans to 5. Maybe I can preordain into an island and then hold up counterspells. They play Land Grant. Reveals Fiend, Sagu. Why? Okay. They play the Sagu to get a swamp. I'll play Island and play a preordain. Mancer, preordain. I think I'm going to bottom and bottom. Really looking to just naturally draw some lands. They slam a Winding Way. What's a forest to the graveyard? I'm going to slam my Vedalken Engineer. Try to get some value going, I think. They fiend me, so they'll probably take the counterspell. Fiend is out of the hand. They take the helix. I'll make blue, cast Cryogen Relic, draw a card, play island, and pass. We can also scroll for counterspells. It's going to counterspell your battlement. Take it in for 1. Going to merchant scroll for counterspell. Also get Ghostly Flicker. I'm going to get counterspell. Do I just draw a card then? We'll wait a turn. I can muddle the mixture for some 2-drop. Vandal? That's fine. Maybe they take out the Cryogen? No. Okay. Tap my mana. They're getting in. So I'm looking at my deck. I have maybe the Rod. I could also muddle for another Relic. Just gonna crack the Relic. Raw. Another counterspell. Okay, we have a Helix. Play Island. Pass. Got a lot of counterspells over here. Pretty good, I guess, anti-combo combo deck. So if I draw a Sewer Cam, I just win, I believe. Play Sewer Cam, we Helix it. We have 3 mana left over. We get going. We can muddle then for a Cryogen Relic and draw the deck. And I have the black mana. Let's preordain. Maybe keeping the preordain earlier would have been better. Okay, we bottom 2 lands. Now shuffling seems not good. Find Trinket Mage. Play land. I'm gonna pass. I guess I can attack as well. This makes it a little easier to win the game. So we have the full combo. We get to go Trinket Mage for the Sewer Cam, play Sewer Cam. We can't Muddle though. We don't have enough mana. They play Mesmeric Fiend. We're going to Counterspell. Now, Trinket Mage, grabbing my Sewer-Veillance camera. Play the bridge. We'll just swing in. One's stuck on lands. They had a land into the graveyard. Plays a Fume Spitter. I'm going to Counterspell. My turn. So I suppose I play the Crypt. Make blue camera off the artifact mana. And then we'll make blue, and then, wait, no, undo. Cast Helix on the engineer, bounce the camera, and we win. Okay, opponent was pretty chill. And I guess we didn't have to muddle for, we could have muddled for the Cryogen Relic, drawn our entire deck until we find another, no, and then we would have just to draw the entire deck until we find the ping, but we'd also just muddled for that and then gone off. That probably would have been a faster play. Okay, on to round 3, we're 1-1. Okay, here we are. I think I can keep this hand. We have camera, Cryogen. Don't know what my opponent's playing. They've been playing a bunch of random stuff. I think we can play Mistvault Bridge, because we don't really have a good turn 1 play other than the Relic, and I'm not sure that Relic is good against their deck. But if they play, okay, they play Mountain. That means we're probably playing Relic, and we pass the turn. They plot a Highway Robbery. I'm going to play the Mistvault Bridge. I drew a Muddle the Mixture. I probably could have just kept the Muddle the Mixture. Yikes. And then I got greedy and trying to get the bridge to the battlefield. Okay, they get in for 1. Plays a Mountain. And the worst possible thing they could play, which was Gutter Snipe. They play Highway Robbery. We go to 15. So I guess this is an opportunity to... They sacrificed a land. Interesting. We'll get rid of your land. I think I play out Black Mage's Rod? No. Let's take 1 turn off playing... No, I got to get rid of... Should Relic away your card. So I need to find Engineer and I need to protect it. Well, Sewer-Veillance Camera and tap down the Gutter Snipe to save some damage. They get in for 1. My turn. We have a Counterspell. Play this Black Mage's Rod. I'm super under the gun though. I have... Oh, I can Muddle for the Engineer, right? But it might just get killed. They discard a Fiery Temper, targeting me. I attempt to Counterspell. Ping you. Get rid of your card. Pass the turn. Watch them just go like dart blast right now. They lava dart my creature. They get in for 3. This does feel pretty unwinnable. Grab the prize, discarding a Mountain. They're just looking for 1 spell. They found the spell. All right. Red card's good. We're going to try and overpower them with our counterspells. Can we do it? I wonder if we're cutting Retraction, Helix, Engineer. That makes sense to me. But I feel like the camera as a card draw spell is good. So maybe I just get rid of Archaeomender. They were going to bring in Tormod's Crypt, which I guess is good, right? And then we need a win condition. Our win condition is having 2 Archaeomenters in play. So we cut the Black Mage's Rod. We'll cut Merchant Scroll because it's kind of slow. So I'm going off book, but we tried it last time. Let's see if off book works. I want the Sewer-Veillance Camera because it draws cards. Well, we have Campfire turn 1. We have multiple Hydroblasts. We don't have a way to draw cards. We don't have extra lands. I'm keeping it anyway because I'm a psycho. Like Campfire. Pass the turn. When it goes Mountain, I untap. I draw a Ghostly Flicker. They play second Mountain. Pays 2 mana to plot a robbery. We'll gain some life. We do not find a land. Okay, 1 land keeps. What can I say? I have good things I can cast right now. Going to attempt to counterspell. Opponent will Pyroblast. It's just 8 blasts versus 8 blasts. Sneaky snacker. Good stuff. Smash. Okay. Let's preordain. That's a good rip. So do I want the blue blasts? I'm going to bottom and top island. Play island. Then pass. We'll flash in the Sewer-Veillance Camera to tap down the sneaky snack. Opponent plays a 4th land. Here's a Gutter Snipe. I'll attempt to Hydroblast it. Okay. I'm just going to move on, man. Okay, they got me. I've been outplayed. I've been outplayed. Ugh. Let's see what happens in round 4. Round number 4. We're versus Q Money. So I have Island Cantrip. These are cards I like. I'm going to attempt to keep it. Forest. Okay, so we want to be able to play the Engineer on turn 2. We find Helix. Preordain, come on. Island. I'm just taking the islands. They cycle a Generous Ent for a forest. This could be elves. Sagu. So I'm thinking, okay, it looks like it's Spy. Play land. Play this vedalken Engineer. If I can preordain into a camera, I can turn 3 them. They play Lead the Stampede. So they're coming out the gate quite slow. Actually not, right? Because they have 4 lands. And I don't know if they have another land in their deck, but they're not showing me that they have a Spy. We will attempt a preordain. We have Trinket Mage. It's really, really close. Have a Muddle the Mixture. I have Relic in play. I have Relic. What am I doing? Okay, so I go... I feel like I'm just learning things on the fly, and it's going medium. Play a Cryogen Relic. Play a Relic. We'll target you. And pass. They do have the Avenging Hunter that they're working up towards. They're paying 3 mana for a Lead the Stampede. Finding a bunch of mana. Sagu, Wall of Roots. They play Elves of Deep Shadow. I think I have to just take a turn. Because if I Trinket Mage, well, I can just play Cryogen here. Draw a card. We find Merchant Scroll. I can scroll for... what? Flicker? That doesn't help me that much. I can just scroll for a Counterspell. And I have double Counterspell backup. Just to stop them from getting anything done this turn. Opponent plays a Wall of Roots. And a Wall of Roots. They play Elves of Deep Shadow. Let's see if our opponent attacks. They decline to attack. Relic you. I'll just draw a card off the Cryogen. Drawing a Vault of Whispers. Okay. Relic you again. I just play the island because the rest of it's secret, right? 1, 2, 3. Trinket Mage. Don't mess up this time. We will grab the camera. Make blue. Play camera. Untap the Engineer. Make a blue. Helix the Engineer. Bounce the camera. Opponent wants to know if we want to play it out. It's okay. I explained that we were going to draw the deck with the Relic and then play Black Mage's Rod. So they conceded. That was nice of them. And we're going to bring in the Crypt and the Helix. And then cutting Campfire and Mancer and resubmit. All right. So let's go ahead and keep this hand. We're on the draw. We have multiple interaction spells. We just counter stuff. They go Land Grant. Shows us a forest. Let's preordain. Relic Engineer. These are both fine. They're coming up later though. I can top and top. If I want this turn, I can play the Engineer. They have 2 mana. They're showing us Mass Vandal. Plays a Caretaker. That was not in their hand previously. Let's play the vedalken Engineer. This allows me to play the Cryogen Relic on the next turn. They play a Wall of Roots and Sagu, which gives them a forest. Plays another Sagu. They have a mountain, so they're playing Chrysalis in their deck. That was turn 3. I don't actually know how many lands they've gotten. I know I just... or whatever. Let's play this Cryogen Relic. Okay. I can play the Mistvault Bridge. They do have the Vandal. So that's probably not a great idea. Play land pass. What do I want to muddle for? I don't know. I could muddle for a counterspell. They play Lead the Stampede. I'm going to counterspell your Lead the Stampede. Because they can't currently cast the Avenging Hunter. And I don't think they can cast anything else crazy. They play out Mountain. We have Archaeomender. I'm going to crack this Cryogen Relic. Targeting nothing. Ugh. The interface is a little weird here. Draw a card. Finding another Cryogen Relic. So let's play that. Draw a card. Seed of the Synod is the draw. They're going for Avenging Hunter. I will counterspell. Then I'm going to scroll for a counterspell. Play a land. We have an Archaeomancer. Interesting. I'm still going to scroll for a counterspell. And then lay out Island. Pass. Okay, so the Avenging Hunter's out of their hand. They still have the Vandal. Looks like the Forest was already played. They play Gate Creeper Vine. So they have Vandal in hand. It's the last forest. 5 land spy. They're going to play Sagu Wildling. I think that's fine with me. I think what I want to do is Archaeomancer for Merchant Scroll so I can scroll for a flicker. Let's draw. Find Trinket Mage. So now I want to Archaeomancer for Merchant Scroll. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then pass. Then I can Trinket Mage for camera combo with Counterspell backup. I don't know if I care if they get rid of my land or not. I'll attack in for 3, which is fine. They have 2 black mana right now. Force is out of their hand. They have 1 Mass Vandal. I think I just have to straight up Counterspell a Spy if that's what they're going to cast. They're casting a Lawless Giant. I will not Counterspell. I have the win. Sweet. We will play Trinket. No, is this enough? It's not enough? Crud. Crud, it's not enough. Trinket Mage for camera. Play the camera off here. 2 mana. Okay, I think it is enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Trinket Mage. Scroll. 1, 2. Okay. Trying to talk it through my brain. Everybody's probably yelling at me. Okay, Trinket Mage. Camera. Blue. Camera. We untap. We play Merchant Scroll. We grab Helix. And then we Helix on the Engineer. We pulled it off. We're 2-2 on to round 5. Okay. Round 5. I have Camera Engineer. Opponent making a joke. They said, oh boy, time for use with Storm. Yesterday, I had an Elves player getting all pissy because I was trying to combo them. Elves players combo off on blue-white familiars players all the time. I don't see what the deal is. I'll play Island and pass the turn. I can make a bunch of mana with these cameras. They play Fairy Miscreant. That's sketchy. Let's go land. Ooh, interesting. I'll play as Vedalken Engineer. I can't play the Flicker until I have enough lands, though. They're getting it for 1. So my plan is to play the Black Mage's Rod right now. See what they want to do about that. We can get it back later with Archaeomender. They'll Spellsetter Sprite. Pretty expected. So I'm going to Engineer, Camera, untap, and then I'm going to Camera and untap again and pass the turn. Opponent's attacking in for 2. I'll play Island. I'm going to pass. I guess my plan is to make 4 mana Camera your Sprite. We don't have any, not the greatest. I guess I'll just do it. Blue, blue, Camera. Draw 2. Tap your Spellsetter. Looking for a Counterspell. Draw another Camera. They're getting in for 1. I just feel like they have another Spellsetter Sprite in their hand. Muddle the Mixture. Does that give me anything helpful? Oh, it can get me... I can muddle for the Helix? Okay. So I'm going to play the Island. That's the turn. Can I muddle for Helix? No. I can muddle for... This is rough. I wish I could muddle for a Refractor so I could play... So I could have actual mana from these. Okay. Opponent. We will Camera. Tap the Sprite. Make blue, blue. Go see Flicker. Flicker the cameras. No, it doesn't work. Flicker the cameras. And they're going to bite on that, which is fine. Then we're going to crack the camera and untap or tap your miscreants. Draw 2 cards. And now I think we win. No, we need 1 more land. Rough. Draw Campfire. I'll make blue, play Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. There's the land. 1, 2, 3. Transmute. Merchant Scroll. Merchant Scroll. Helix. Blue. Helix. And bounce the camera. Untap the creature. Oh no. Okay, that was fine. Yes. We don't want to save the targets on that one though. That's the wrong one to save targets on. Play the camera. Untap the one that has Helix on it. Bounce. Untap. Okay. Do the thing. And now we're going to bounce the camera. Untap. Bounce the Cryogen Relic. Play Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Play camera. Untap. Bounce the camera. Bounce the Cryogen Relic. Play Cryogen Relic. Okay. Well, camera. Untap the Engineer. Make blue. Camera. I wonder if this is a faster way. So we'll bounce. Just have to make mana faster. Oh no. Oh. I toasted myself. Ah, man. I can play Campfire. Oh, geez. I can gain 2 life. That sucked. I used the auto yields and I messed up the combo. My opponent did concede. Yeah, it's a clicky combo. That is for sure. We attempted to click some things. That was brutal. Okay, fair enough. I misclicked. We have 2 more helixes in the deck. Now I have to just kind of outvalue them. One will get in for 3. I mean, I've got the campfire. They've got the ninja. Let's see if they play a land. Still no land for the opponent. What should I do? Make blue. Let's go see Flicker, Cryogen Relic, Surveillance Camera. Untap. Oops. Have the other one. Draw some cards. Now I have the Muddle the Mixture again. Can play another Cryogen Relic. And draw. I have a Vault of Whispers. I'll make blue. I'll crack the camera. Untap the Engineer. Draw. Make blue. Play a Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Make blue. Cryogen Relic your ninja. Draw. Ninja is stunned. Play land. Play Engineer. I will pass. Maybe I should have also stunned the Spellsetter sprite. Very seer for the opponent. We no longer have Muddle for Merchant Scroll for Helix. Does it make sense to muddle the mixture just to get the pinger online and then start just casting spells? Maybe. They get in for 2. Alright, I'm at 12. I'll gain 2 life. My turn. Another counterspell. I'll make blue and Cryogen Relic, tapping down the ninja again. Find a Trinket Mage, which can get me another camera. Okay. Trinket Mage. Playing the value game. I have no more cameras. Oh. I guess I just get a land out of the deck. Take them. Guess I just. Which one do I want to take? There doesn't seem to be any reason to Relic, because Relic makes things worse for me. Alright, I'll take the Mistvault Bridge. Play the Mistvault Bridge. Blue. Cryogen. Your ninja again. Still have 2 counterspells. Alright, your turn. I have triple counterspell. I will discard Vault of Whispers Island. The trickiest part about this deck is that this mana cannot be used on anything but artifacts, and that's been very difficult to play in my limited experience. It would be sick if it could be used for anything. They'll get in for 3. No ninjas, no nothing. Plays a Fairy Seer. I'm not going to counter. Just trying to find a retraction helix. I have a bajillion counterspell backup. Then I can muddle to grab the things that I want. Gain 2 life. Oh, you know what? I could also have shuffled my graveyard in. The Black Mage's Rod is in the graveyard, so I'm gonna have to shuffle my graveyard for that anyway. I'm so learning on the fly. Okay, preordain. Come on. Oh, if I shuffle the graveyard in, oh, I feel not smart anymore. If I shuffle the graveyard in, then I can muddle for Merchant Scroll, for camera, or I mean for Helix. Okay, so let's just gain a life, or gain 2 life. Play this Relic out. I can't do this until the next turn. Urgh. Okay, so I'll play another Engineer. Okay. And then I'll have lots and lots and lots and lots of mana. When it goes Fairy Miscreant, they've got fairies. Getting in for 4. That's fine. They're going to Ninja. Pick up a Fairy Miscreant so they can draw even more cards. Okay. I've got almost infinite of my colorless mana, right? So we'll make 2. We will crack the campfire. Everything comes back. Then I'll make 3. Will this work? I don't know if I'll be able to, like, if they have multiple snuff outs, am I just destroyed? Transmute. I think I'm gonna try to go for it again. Get scroll. Scroll. Helix? Try Helix. I will attempt to return the Sewer-Veillance Camera. Untap. Make blue. Camera. Okay. Let's try draw a card. Right now I just have infinite mana. Preordain. Or infinite artifact mana. Okay. There we go. So top. Play Cryogen Relic. Of course, we're already on 13 minutes. Because why not? Make blue. Camera. Untap. Untap again. Play the camera. Okay, I have 13 minutes. I'm going to try to execute this for a while and make a bunch of mana. Maybe I'll get to like 20 something. My opponent is showing me that they have some sort of interaction. They're not like letting me just do stuff. They're pressing OK to every single time I do anything. It's very, very, very time consuming. All right, let's bounce the Cryogen Relic. Cryo. Camera. Then we'll bounce the Cryogen Relic again. Too bad there's... you know what? You could maybe like... You could maybe use Mirror Shell Crab as a counterspell in this deck. That would be interesting. I'm just bouncing and drawing cards. Another helix. Play the camera. I can bounce all of their stuff, but I don't even know if that helps me that much. Because I have 11 minutes on clock. Maybe it does. Next turn I can untap with more mana. Oh man, this is rough. Once again, bounce the cameras. I don't think I can actually execute this, but I'm gonna try. Let's attempt a preordain. Bottom and bottom. Now I have Muddle the Mixture, but I cannot use it. Okay. Jeez. Play the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 creatures. I want to untap all of my creatures. Oh no! I tapped my creature. Mistakes were made again. I can't believe I did that again. Come on. Okay. I did not completely fail. Just twiddling my thumbs. Opponent's still refusing to F6. At least we're burning their clock, I guess? So now I return the camera. I need a little bit of extra mana, I think. And now I can bounce camera. Bounce camera. Oh no! Oh my god, don't do it. Return your ninja. Camera. Bounce your whole board. I just clicked the wrong thing, of course. Darn. Back the camera. I'm having a hard time with this. This is rough. Draw some cards. Return the camera. Turn your creature. Camera. Turn your creature. Ugh. Play this Cryogen Relic. And then I'm going to pass. Oh my goodness. We'll get rid of a bunch of lands. They're flashing in a Brine Barrow. Okay. Jeez. My poor Trinket Mage. Double Brine Barrow. Okay. Yep, you got it. Brine Barrow in play. That one has less life. Get rid of some lands. Lands. Get rid of a Flicker. Get rid of Mender. Get rid of a Flicker. Get rid of Archaeomancer. I don't know. Get rid of the Archaeomancer. Get rid of Relic. Get rid of... We have a ridiculous amount of counterspells. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I want to keep? I want to keep Helix, Land, Helix, Muddle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. One plays a Fairy Seer. Oh, geez. Let's go. We can do this. I Muddle for my rod, and then I just blast him with the rod. I know what to do. Maybe next game I can execute like much faster, because I was just like all over the place. This is match 5. I would really like to make a 3-2. When it gets in for 1. They'll probably ninja. They don't ninja. I'm just afraid they have 50 snuff outs in hand. But I guess I have multiple helixes. We just draw the rod. It was the next draw. Come on. Okay. Spent all that time. Oh, man. Insane. Okay, Black Mage's Rod. My win condition. Finally. Counterspell. Counterspell. Okay, finally. Okay. Helix. Thing you. Bounce camera. Play camera. Now they concede? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Clearly Grim Bauble is going to come in. Let's see if we can find any other stuff to bring in. Maybe there's a sideboard guide. Well, probably the Relic is not good. I wonder about the Tithing Blade. I don't think it's good enough. So we'll submit this way. All right, now I have to play at hyperspeed. Is Helix in hand with Counterspell good enough against fairies who's going to just start ninjaing me? Let's mulligan. This seems better. I'll get rid of the Seed the Synod. We can camera their fairy if they have no second land drop. Land, pass. Okay, I'll camera your fairy. They played a Contaminated Aquifer. Draw, play Cryogen Relic. We draw an island. We just have to draw a bunch of cards. Opponent's going to get in. Nothing. Nice. You'll have to see. Ah, Miscreant, not good. The double Miscreant. Play land, pass. They're getting in for a 2. They have a ninja. If they play Miscreant without Spellstutter backup, I'll Counterspell. Maybe Counterspell is fine already. But then they can Spellstutter me. I'm just going to Relic the ninja. We draw an island. Yikes. Play land, pass the turn. When it gets in for 2. Cycle to Lorien to grab another dual land, maybe? Just an island. So they're holding up double counterspell. I'll play island, pass the turn. I'm going to plan on cracking the camera to tap down 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap down the hacker. Find the Vedalken engineer when it gets in for 2. Need the engineer to resolve. Maybe they play out the... Right, we'll go land, play engineer. So do I just play a second one? I think I have to hold up Muddle for their removal and then counterspell for the spell setter. Hard cast a snuff out. I will counter. Okay. When it gets in for 4, we're going to go to 8. Problem with not having a lot of life here. Now they get to loot from their Moon Circuit hacker, fixing up their hand, filling it with counterspells and interaction. We'll draw. Let's go Cryogen Relic. Oh, I should have cracked for black. Urgh. Mistakes. So many mistakes were made. Ugh. We'll tap down the ninja. They still don't seem like they have anything. Play another engineer. Play a land. What are my options here? I have 5 minutes left. I'm super under the gun. Shortly we will be in the red. They are just holding for the combo, I guess. Nice Arms of Hadar. I'll attempt to counterspell. They've got a counterspell, so that was nice. My creature's dead. Can I scroll for anything? I'm just going to concede and try to go to game 3. We'll go 4 helix. I think I have to max combo. I don't know how I can win. Like, playing my creature on the play. I'll attempt to keep. Hopefully this Preordain finds a bunch of lands. Arcamander being a 2/3 is pretty good. Preordain. Alright, top and top. We have Island into the Engineer. Opponent Island Miscreants. Play my Vedalken Engineer. They play a Contaminated Aquifer and Snuff Out. Well, it was a good run. I wish that they didn't make me play for 45 minutes in game 1, but that happens. And I don't really have anything I can do. Play Merchant Scroll, and I will grab Helix. It's like a setup card. Don't have the lands. Yuck. So I think we have discovered that just like a hard tempo removal, kind of how this deck is, this is tempo removal with snuff outs that are free. And then another deck with, I'm just playing the Arcamander here for no value. I don't know why I did that. That was a little loose. I got like in my head, I've already conceded in my brain, I guess. But mono red is an aggressive deck that can get in fast and kill everything you do. Mono blue, aggressive deck, kills everything you do. And I'm so far under the clock, I'm starting to make mistakes. Play a Trinket Mage, and I will grab Mistvault Bridge. Maybe it's not over. I don't know. We have Helix, Cryogen. One plays a 5th land. They will continue getting in for 1. I might consider Retraction Helixing, play Preordain, Counterspell Camera. I will bottom, top the camera, probably flash it in the camera on their turn. Play camera. Tap your Miscreants. I have 4 minutes on clock. Can I get there? Can I get there? Land, Cryogen Relic, resolves. Find Engineer. Do I need to play the Engineer and then keep it alive? I'm going to place a Fairy Seer. They're getting in for 1. I probably should have cryoed. No, I couldn't have cryoed that. We'll cryo the Fairy. Looking to draw Island. Black Mage's Rod. Huh. Play the Black Mage's Rod. They have Counterspell. Okay. They're getting in for 2. They pick up their... Pick up the hook. Picks up the Spell Setter Sprite. Annoying. Okay. 3 minutes on clock. Play a Trinket Mage. We'll grab a blue land. Pass. They get in for 2. Okay, I'm at 8. I'll go Engineer. I have double Counterspell. But they could have counter, Spell Setter, Counterspell. They have another Counterspell. I have another Counterspell. This resolves. If they untap and kill my Vedalken Engineer, I'm not sure if I can get there in the 2 minutes. Oh, they don't have to untap. They just snuff out the Engineer. Yeah, that's a card. That's a card. Card that does stuff. I can maybe start attacking. Get in. I'll block. I'm at 6. Oh, they just wanted to use the Arms of Hadar. Cool. I didn't play around that at all. Play a Trinket Mage. Get the Grim Bauble. And then I will bobble. Kill your creature. If they get in, I'm going to flicker. We want to do this on the attack step so that they can't return an unblocked attacker. Kill your creature. Am I somehow coming back? I'll get a land. Huh. I'm gonna pass. I can helix the bauble and play the bauble again. And then I can camera the Trinket Mage. I'm just gonna camera and tap down your creature. 2 minutes on clock. Draw 2 cards. Cryogen Relic. Okay. We'll play Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Helix the Trinket Mage. Turn the Grim Bauble. They Counterspell. I'll Counterspell. Wow. Play a creature. Land. 1:30 on clock. I just have to attack 6 times. This is insane. Okay, this has turned out quite interesting. Ooh. Jip. No, I'm going to try to nope that. Lauren revealed that's a nope. We're looking for engineer, I suppose. I'll helix the Trinket Mage. Bounce the Cryogen Relic. We draw Island. Play Cryogen Relic. I probably should crack the Grim Bauble, but I might draw an Archaeomancer. Holy moly. Draw Archaeomancer. We get back Ghostly Flicker. Play land. Flicker. Draw 2. Your turn. We draw Helix. Draw Camera. Flicker back. Oh my goodness. I need 4 turns of attacking. My opponent plays Arms of Adar because, of course. And then they have another creature. We will flicker. We have the Black Mage's Rod in the graveyard. Play a creature. Draw 2. Let's draw a card. I need a creature that can attack. That is not a creature that can attack. No! Crack the bauble. Graveyard. Top. I can't do this in time. I wasted too much time in game 1. I mean, it was I'm really impressed that I was able to actually fight back here for a while. Counterspell. But there's no way I can win 37 seconds. My opponent's already showed me that they are preferring to eat my clock, which is fine, I guess. You do you. Preordain. Wow, okay. Bottom, top, play the engineer. Pass the turn. Well, camera. Tap your creature. They have a Fairy Seer. I wish they didn't make me play for time, but I think that was my mistake. Just like, I mean, I obviously made a mistake twice, right? Is there anything I can muddle for? No. Play another engineer. And we will time out. All right. Unfortunate. I want to say that in match 5, I punted like 50 times and we were still able to do okay there. I also completely gave up on myself, and we could have drawn the campfire and then looped the deck and then drawn back into the win condition in the finals, but I didn't have the time. And if I had had the time, I probably could have gotten there. So maybe in paper we could have beaten UB Fae. So I'll call it a 2.5 wins out of 5. It's a 2-3, but should really be a 3-2. And me playing against the mono red deck was not that good of a showing because I was there keeping my 1-landers. I was, you know, probably blasting the wrong things. My opponents were able to outplay me, I think, and they also had a lot of blasts themselves. Whew, this deck is quite a mind melt. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks again, Brotaku, Escape. You've been working on this deck hard. Obviously, it works. First pilot for time, maybe a little bit of error there. So let me know if you enjoyed. #still listening. I will see you in the next video.